All right, we are
Welcome
now recording.
and welcome.
What episode is this?
This is called the Deadly Nightshade 5.
Deadly the Nightshade, the V.
Call of the Deadly Nightshade. But
Um,
this may be
who-
like if we were doing all of our missions, this would be like mission what, like 2000, 3000.
yeah, there's a lot of
Probably
them.
something.
Who wants to tell me what they remember or do a recap from 3 weeks ago?
All right, well, we lost our
Dude, that was
dear
forever ago.
Captain Swag.
So, am I remembering correctly that we got tractor beamed by an interdictor class Star Destroyer, but then we realized that we were actually being tractor beamed by the planet.
So the interdictor pulled you out of hyperspace,
Right.
and then put you in a tractor beam to pull you into a tractor lock with a planetary tractor beam.
Got it.
So
Okay.
they just handed you off basically.
And we did pretty much nothing to get out of the tractor beam.
Swag
Yeah.
did, right?
We tried to
Captain-
slam it into reverse, but it didn't work.
It just
Yeah,
killed them.
Captain Swag blew out the sublight trying
That's
to.
right. Captain Swag got toasted because he was drunk.
Yep.
It happens to the best of us.
And so we got pulled into this like docking bay / holding cell area, like detention block almost. And when we got there, remember most of the people were dead, except for we heard a voice, and we went down the hall to find some female imprisoned by herself in a cell, being asked to be let go. And there was just one droid that was basically not paying attention to anything that we were doing, just sitting at his station, minding his own business. So I think we ended up letting her out. She said she was some like environmental attorney or something like that, or environmental rights activist.
McKinsey.
She is
or
an environmental Maxie N. Yeah.
Maxie.
She
That's
is
right,
an
Maxie.
environmental attorney that is seeking to stop the growth of the Isle Resort on Rathalay because she claims it is going to block the planet's thermal vents and cause harm to the planet itself.
Right. And the whole reason why we were coming to the planet in the first place was to bust that Grad Admiral out of prison, right?
Yeah, Octavian Grant. Former.
And that's right. So we busted her out, and then we proceeded into the next room, I think to the south, and we came upon some other pirate guy that was there, and I can't remember if he was just kind of freaked out, it seemed like. I don't remember.
You shot him.
Did we shoot him?
Oh no, Rusty punched him.
Yeah, that's right.
And when Blaine went to shoot him, he begged for mercy and just said, "I just work here."
That's right.
And
everybody else was dead.
Yeah, and Blaine made him work for you guys.
So then we said, wait, someone's already been here in front of us. So I think I was asking you or someone else, like, who else is knowing about this mission and coming on it? So I thought someone had come before us, and they had just basically cleared the halls right before we had gotten there.
Right. Like there was a whole nother party that came through and knocked everybody out. I think I made a joke about Genos being here before us to steal that, to steal the interdictor cruiser.
Yeah, I think that's exactly where I remember leaving off. I don't remember getting much past that.
Yep. Just a note. You, while being tracked down,
Sorry, but looking at these quotes from this mission, I feel like we were so mean to Maxie, especially Blaine.
Like, oh yeah, you guys are like, I don't believe her. No, You're staying in that cell. You old hag.
Bota's like, why don't you identify yourself before we get to that? Blaine's like, you old hag. Oh, boy.
And then
yeah, and you're like, she's not that
Jowkazza
old,
let her
actually,
out
guys.
and
You just
tried
assumed
to
that, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, she looks old in this picture.
Yeah, that's that was.
I mean, there was
just
the
a
whole
picture
spiel
that I
about how you couldn't find
started with.
a person that fit the bill with the picture, and
You couldn't find a picture of a woman who had a duck bill, but we made do.
I mean, that's just what I started with. All right, that started her character, and then I was like, she shouldn't. She's not old. She's too idealistic, and this. And I mean, she could be old, but I envisioned her a little bit younger. Sorry, goodness, I gotta find the right photo. Oh, I was gonna say that. So Captain Swag blew out your sublight engines while you were in a tractor lock with the interdictor, and then when you were being pulled to the planet's surface, your suddenly the tractor beam let out, and the ship dropped the last bit and crashed into the landing bay, or wherever you're at, whether it's the landing bay or somewhere else. You're not, it's hard to know for certain. You're certainly in a space that fit a ship. And then after crashing down, you walked out, and it was just wreckage in there, just a complete mess. And you did all that stuff. And there was like screaming from within the place, deeper inside the facility.
That's
I guess.
right. Yeah, we're like, what's going on? That's why I thought maybe someone else had already come through and kind of finished the job before we had even gotten there.
Yeah, well, and then right at the tail end, somebody came on the like intercom system, for lack of a better term.
Oh, that's right.
And
this voice.
Yeah, they said like, yeah, we wiped out the space because they waylaid us from whatever we were doing, and they told you to watch out for their pets.
Their pets. Watch out for Buddy.
Oh.
So yeah, any questions, comments, anything on that? Oh, and Jay's looking for a shovel, or Jowkazza's looking for a shovel, and what was the other thing?
And the reasons do not need to be known.
Oh, and at the very tail end, like when everybody was kind of deucing out.
Deucing out? What does that mean?
Peace, two fingers.
Oh, got it. Okay. I thought that's when we went on that fart rampage, guys.
Jowkazza walked in. So Rick's Baron, the pirate that you guys are following, led you guys into like the storage area of the base, I guess. And inside there, a droid had commented to Jowkazza that he hadn't seen a Wookiee medic in a long time, and was willing to tell him about it if Jowkazza would take him with him and get him a body.
Yeah, I have a question about that.
That part at all.
Yeah, 1888.
That was like you were leaving, and that was right after.
Is it a body or his body? Because there's a big difference between those two. And I remember a body, but then the write-up says his body.
Yeah. So you're more accurate with that. He would want a body.
Okay.
He just doesn't. He did comment that he didn't want any kind of flesh body. Like he wants a droid body. It's important to him that he gets a droid body. I don't know. Okay. He showed disdain for biological life rather than
great.
We also
cybernetic.
One of those
kind of a thing is what it seemed like.
It's like that's like everybody we've met, droids or people.
I'm glad we got that worked out, because I was going to have to push my glasses up on my face, with one finger and say, actually, in Call of the Deadly Nightshade 4, line 7, paragraph 2, it says that he was looking for his body.
All right. So we are, I guess, Is everybody down? And I saw an icon somewhere. Oh, so everybody is down in this area right now where Drew and Jimmy are. That is where Rick's led you guys. This is the droid head that Jowkazza was just talking to. Maxie, need to change my layer. She went over to this box because she is looking for her equipment, and she is able to find some stuff in there. And that is where we left off.
Let's take a look at these amazing rooms. It looks like there's some pretty good stuff.
What's she looking for?
She commented to you guys that she was captured in the jungle, and so they took all of her stuff with them when they threw her in prison, and so she's looking for that.
Got it.
I feel she's looking for her disintegrator blaster to fry us all.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Wait a second, are we letting her go?
No, that old hag's not leaving my sights. Don't worry.
That's kind of offensive.
I heard that. Shut up! I'm talking to this droid. Sorry, this is definitely out of character for Blaine. I don't think he'd say any of that. But I absolutely look at these cool rooms with these holocron-looking objects in them. Let's go into those rooms, guys.
Are we allowed to just wander these rooms?
You guys are here. You can kind of do whatever. These
Where's
are.
My character?
Hey, guys.
You might have to drop a character on, but I think that Bota is on the map somewhere.
Should we just This is a pretty cool base. I honestly really like it. Could we just send some people here and be like, this is also our base now? Hey, look at me. I'm the base captain now.
Thank goodness.
I like this base a lot.
It's like Rathalay belongs to us.
Or belong to us? That's what I just heard.
Yeah, let's do this thing where we just get pleasure planets and take them over. I got God City.
You see,
new idea
Maxie
for RPG, guys.
Pull out from the crate. She grabs like a hunting knife, not quite a machete, but not a small knife, but something that you could use to kind of stay alive in the woods. Some small throwing knives, a bow, and some arrows, and just what looks like a journal, just a little book.
Watch out.
Oh, thank goodness they didn't take anything.
She's gonna give us paper cuts.
So that's what she's doing. She's just grabbing her stuff. These, you look in these rooms. They're not rooms. They're they look a little bit bigger than they are. Imagine that they're more like a little museum space where you can look through and see what's there. There looks like there's a little ray shield in front of it. It's kind of like a little display gallery. It seems like.
Okay.
Of the
things
that they plundered. Yeah.
Got it.
And you could certainly, Jowkazza could probably find he could probably, I don't know if you could punch through a ray shield. You might need to find some way to get the droid head out. But they're...
Get to shut down these ray shields if we want to get this droid head out. And these other treasures.
Huh. Is this guy dead?
Hey, look, I told you I'd show you where the interesting stuff was, and I don't remember how Rick's parent sounds, but I'm gonna go with a slightly rusty voice here. And look, I got you guys here. Can we just get out of here now, y'all?
Oh, that's right. You were supposed to be showing us around. I forgot about that.
Right into my black, shiny eyes.
Hey, Rusty still is with us.
What the heck? How did that happen?
Look, I don't know who that guy was on the speakers just a second ago, but I don't want to be here anymore. And
Oh my my gosh.
Hey,
I love how
Rusty,
Drew's standing
what
right
should
next
we
to me,
do?
but Rusty's like speaking
I
from
mean,
the grave because he's nowhere
we
even
could always
around here.
blow it up.
I think Rusty's saying let's blow it up.
Oh man, it's like he's got one of those talk boys or something like that.
Soundboard.
Credit card, you got
No
it.
problem.
Yeah.
All right, you pirate. You never showed us the way out.
No, I told you the way out's over there. You guys told me you wanted to find something interesting and a way to
No, you show
like
me the way out. I'll let them stay here and look at these things.
it's over there.
I don't know what over there means. You walk there.
It's the giant exit that's floating in the
You walk
sky
over there, sir. You walk over there,
all
good
right.
sir.
You
Come
say
on, you
so.
pirate.
I mean, what are you gonna? Why are you taking me
You
off by
end it
yourself?
right here. You're so close to finding your freedom and living today. Just walk to the exit.
You're really making me feel uncomfortable about this.
Well, you should be.
I don't understand why we're not all going together. I just.
Do you know my friend Skiz McDougal?
Look, this is it. See, there it is. That's the exit.
Go and
Take you up
leave.
to the surface.
Go.
All right. I mean, you're gonna let me go.
Yeah, I told you I would.
You're not gonna shoot me right now.
No, I told you I'd let you go if you showed me the way. You did your job. I'll have need of you later.
I mean, I'm leaving now.
Yeah. Well, the planet's not that big. We'll find you if we need more information.
Oh, yeah.
With this band.
All right. And he's gone.
All right. If only we had that shovel to dig under these ray shields.
All right. Hey, Bota, can you ask that guy where the ray shield button is?
Oh, sorry. I
Whoops.
just got rid of him.
You killed him?
No, I let him go.
You let him go to his sweet death?
Yep, that's all right. I figured if they were going to spring a trap, the first one out the exit would be the one to get shot. So if he made it out the exit alive, that means we have a chance.
I mean, doesn't that mean that he could also tell them that we're coming?
Good. Let them know. I'm not afraid of that. We got business to take care of here. Pirates aren't going to slow us down. You can get back in the cell if you feel safer in there.
I don't want to stay there anymore. I guess that.
You're fine, Maxie. You got the bow.
Yeah.
All right, so let's ask Maxie if she knows any way around these ray shields.
I've never been here before. They took my things and then they blindfolded me and they took my things in the jungle and then they blindfolded me and then they walked me in and they took the blindfold off and I was in that cell.
So you've never worked or seen a ray shield before?
I mean, I've seen a ray shield before, but I'm not a technician.
All right.
Can I roll either search or investigation to figure out if maybe we can identify what works these things?
What about asking 8T88? Maybe he knows how to get him out of there.
Hey, wait, is he the one behind the ray shield?
That's the droid head right there.
This guy? Or okay.
That is a Dark Trooper helmet.
What do you know about these ray shields? Hey?
The prison block.
I know that they're on right now, and I would assume that you'd have someone useful that could turn them off.
All right, we can leave this.
That sounds like Jawa Jimmy.
There's the Scomplink.
That sounds like.
Well, I'm definitely not useful. So
that sounds like Jawa Jimmy work.
There should be a Scomplink in that back room.
Scumlink interface.
Now you're speaking my love language.
Do you have a scomp key that just like flips out of your robe?
Uh,
Out of my tuxedo, to be precise.
Oh, that's right.
Let's see here. What is
Your,
it? It's
your
something
tuxedo
ridiculous.
armor has
Tuxedo
a
armor. That's
scomp
right.
key on
Tuxedo
it.
armor. We're sorry. We had that insane roll. Let's see here.
Yeah.
8D6?
So there is a scomp link in there. Trying to think.
All
If this
right.
is,
Well, let's do this.
You can do a computer programming to
All
kind of
right.
look for something in there.
Do
But
it.
the rail shields themselves are probably going to be a security role once you kind of figure something out.
All right. Well, we'll do a search first at 33.
That's searching through their system there.
This comm, like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're no problem. with 33, you're in. You can see that a lot of the systems look like they are either offline, which makes sense with this space is in complete disarray. Like there is wreckage all over the place, or there's a master override that's taking place. Looking at the architecture, it looks like you could do some local functions, but which would work for the ray shields potentially. But you're not going to be able to do much control on, like you can't like backdoor access into anything. It's all locked out from the master control center.
And that's over here, or is it still the same scom link?
On the scomp link you're on, you can control kind of this room, is what it seems like. You have access to the ray shields. You have kind of like local access. There's not that much in this room. You might have like there's some doorways that you came in through on either side. You might be able to open those up. But yeah, that's where you're at.
So since I wasn't here, what was locked last? Because I did bring the master key and also the other security tool set that we purchased to give us better security rolls for the stuff.
Yeah.
So we could definitely unlock stuff, or I could definitely give it a try since my base security is already 5d6. So we can definitely go for it.
So what's the question?
Where are the doors that are locked we want to access? Since
the ray shields that you for all these different little displays right here, they're just active. They don't show that they've been inactivated or anything recently. They look like they're up for to keep these things on display. So what else did you want? You want to know what was locked last, or when the master...
what is locked behind it? Can I detect what's locked behind these shields? Like, can I see anything of value? Is there anything worthwhile to go investigate?
Behind these 4 ray shields that you can see right here?
Yeah.
There's a brief inventory that lists this as a phase, or well, sorry, they would only know it's kind of listed as a relic taken, not a relic, but a item taken from new Imperial equipment. Appears to be a mechanized stormtrooper replacement. Here are ancient relics recovered, recovered on through Operation Lasso, and this is it just says AT-88. 8T88.
All right, let me go try to take down the shields. Can I roll for that for security?
Wait.
Yeah.
What about the wait, real quick. So this is a full-on, like, Dark Trooper looking droid?
It's just a head.
Oh,
piece.
okay. All right. This guy just loves droid heads.
I mean,
I'll take all them droid heads.
I'm not gonna shame him for this, but okay.
Actually, Chris, roll a I guess computer programming repair to if you want to search for information on those things to see. There might be more information on them.
Yeah, let me go roll that. That's just same as before, right? Yeah. Same as before.
I should have said that before I told you all that stuff, but you did get a 33. So.
Wait, did that roll right? 27.
You notice under the log for this one, it's got a note that this is a replacement for item taken. So it's kind of, and it's a weird like side note, like it's a high level entry that basically marks it as a placeholder and not as the original item.
Oh.
No. Disappointed.
Disappointed.
Well, Jawa Jimmy is going to take down these shields if he can. What was the we bought the toolkit that gives us a plus? What was it? 1d6 or was it 2d6 for security rolls? I can't remember what it was. There was a before the mission we bought some tools. Crap! I can't remember what it was. We bought a bunch of stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, we bought this thing. And the thing is, you see, for sale. What did we buy? Nice good equipment. It was the heavy surveillance detector, the master coder chip.
So, Jawa Jimmy got a master security kit. Is what I have on here. Mastercraft.
Okay.
It should be.
Mastercraft.
No, sorry. Blaine got a Mastercraft security chip. Jimmy got a master security kit, which I might be just
right. Which gives
Mastercraft security kit gives plus 2D and lets you know silent alarms.
Ooh.
Okay.
Go Jawa.
Yeah, I'm gonna go use the kit on this particular roll to deactivate the shields for these items in the room.
Is it one use only?
I think it's multiple.
It looks like it should be multiple.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Item gives the user plus on security rolls.
It's a collection of tools and electronics. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go give the trigger. Let's do this. So it's what would be 70, 76.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
And roll 1d6 for me.
Uh-oh.
Okay. A 4.
The ray shields drop, and
Sweet.
you know that there are multiple alarms going off. You know the base is obviously under heavy attack, and you see that when you drop the ray shields, another just like another one dropped onto the list.
Can I disable that with my computer repair skills, or would that be security skill?
It would be a security skill.
So can I just re-roll the same
security system? Well, let me think here.
Would it be the same or would it be different?
I think that would be a computer programming repair because now you're trying to go in. No, we'll go with security because you're trying to defeat a security system.
Yeah.
You know.
We'll redo this. Okay. Another 27.
Roll 1d6.
Okay. Another 4. No,
it takes you a couple seconds, but you're able to disable that security system, and then it comes back on.
So somebody's got to be in the base still controlling the shots, right? Or at least this is what I'm thinking.
Can Jawa Jimmy run a computer repair to see if there's someone else Morning security. Let's do that. So that is 27. Wow, I'm really lucky at 27 tonight.
That's crazy.
That's a lot.
That's your 427.
So like going into the programming side, it looks like this is a protocol that that is only allowed to be reset at the master control station, or at a master control. It doesn't state which one. It's not clear. It looks like it says A, not the. Let's put it that way.
Can Jawa Jimmy do a search for that in the same role? Would that be a separate role to figure out which one's a master control or a control that would be a master?
So when you kind of got into the system, you noted that there were a lot of things that were locked down and out of control. That you're able to do things within this room, but there's a higher level control system that runs kind of the station overall. You know what I mean? And that it's locked out access from everywhere else.
So basically, you just spread out and find that control room.
Yeah, so can Jawa Jimmy detect where that is, as far as like with his ability of? Would that be a search?
You can roll you can do a computer programming repair to see if you can find any schematics of the system. The
28.
The race shields, by the way, those are down. It's just this silent alarm that triggered that you can't reset it. Now, again, there's a lot of alarms going off. It's another one kind of on the list, but you noticed that you triggered it.
Okay.
Right.
Let's grab this stuff and go.
Agreed.
I'll grab the dude's head, and also this box. Does it have a shovel in it?
Why don't we just throw all the stuff in the box?
This box, that crate. That's a spacer's crate. It is I don't know, like it's like the size of a mid-sized cooler. Like you probably put like 12 beers in it, right? With some ice.
Would be really great if somebody would have brought their repulsor lift.
It would be, yeah.
The luggage repulsor lift card.
Whoa! Don't blame me. I just brought it.
Hey, wasn't this what Maxie had all of her stuff in?
That was where she found her stuff. She didn't have her stuff in it. That's where she found it.
This thing will be big enough to hold almost all of these things.
Is there anything else in there?
It looks like there's some kind of stolen goods in there. Like there's a blaster in there, like a handful of blasters. They're like just standard issue, not standard issue, but like it's kind of like a Glock. It's nothing fancy blaster.
You know what?
Just some personal goods of people and things like that. Nothing too crazy.
Pirates love boxes with false bottoms, so I'm gonna search and see if I can find a false bottom.
As Jawa Jimmy is looking for a layout of the base, and you guys are rummaging about in said box, Jimmy, roll a brawling parry, and Blaine.
I'm back. What just happened? Sorry.
You're about to get smacked.
Blaine, you need to roll your dodge.
Jimmy,
Jimmy, you need to
do?
roll. Jimmy, you can roll a brawling parry or a melee parry.
After we open the doors.
You should be happy that you got back in time.
Oh, that was 19. That's a bit rough.
But
this guy.
I don't have my sword, so I can't do a melee parry.
Well, these guys, you're doing a dodge, Blaine. So to be clear here, you guys suddenly a whole group of pirates and their droids, it looks like, kind of crash in on the space that you're at. You've been here for a couple minutes now. Jimmy, as good as he is, it still takes some time to go through and figure out a silent alarm, then shut it down, then figure out where the reset came from, and so on and so forth, right?
Operation it behind Jowkazza didn't work, I guess.
Yeah, Jawa Jimmy is in the thick of it.
And Jimmy, sadly for you, Drew's You guys left Drew with Sparky. I don't know where Sparky is right now either.
I think
He's
with
following you guys
Wesley.
around. Sparky has
Wandering.
Drew laying over the top of him, by the way. That was what we decided because Drew passed out.
I think
you, in your hurry for a scompling, didn't notice this guy who was just kind of chilling, like he was hiding, for lack of a better term, in the corner of the room in kind of the back shadows, so that, you know, if somebody kind of did a cursory peek in, they wouldn't see him. But he kind of watched you, and he knew that you had friends nearby, so he was just kind of waiting. And as he heard blaster fire, he takes a swing at you.
Well, that sucks.
Man, let me knock this fool out.
Do you have like a flash-based player with all the sounds of Rusty? Because if you do, I want it, and I want to have it available so I can use it.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Was that used with CP's permission?
Yeah,
but-
he sent it to me.
Well, and was it the Schwarzenegger sound box, the little flash box that used to exist with all his different, like, get to the chopper, I'm a cop, you idiot.
Who's your daddy and what does he do? All right,
Detective John Kimball.
All right, well, I'll roll my dodge.
Oh, wow.
It's dodging.
Jimmy, I just want you to know that there were
Is it
4
weapons?
Yes. Jimmy, there were 4 ones on this person's roll, and you managed to evade it.
Yes!
Blaine, you have to do better than Jimmy.
Oh, wow, yeah,
No,
you did.
and you do.
Must have been
And
those
I
toy
need.
dogs.
Actually, this is a good question. So, I
Yeah,
have Android programming, right? And I have the advanced Android engineering. Can I hack that droid that's attacking me?
This isn't a droid. This is like he looks like he wants to be a ninja pirate. He's
I'm sorry. I thought that was a
Wants to
droid.
be a ninja
Sorry.
no, sorry. No, it's this guy.
If
They haven't
someone
seen him
was
enough
like,
here.
hey, you could be a ninja pirate, I'd be like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, of course you'd be a ninja
Where do
pirate.
I
You
sign
just
up?
want to be that. How does one? Jamie's like,
wow.
wait. How does one get one? How does one join one ninja pirate role? Well, let me tell you what.
Johnny Redbird.
So Blaine, you dodge out of the way. Maxie also just barely, like, she kind of like seeing this droid fire at you, throws herself on the ground, and as she does, a blaster bolt that from behind her that she didn't see, like just pegs the wall behind you, like between these 2 little boxes here. And let's roll initiative.
That's perception, right?
Yeah, it is perception, yeah.
Mine was a 9.
These guys are not, their base perception is not very good, so.
A whole lot of 8.
All right.
All right, 8. It is a whole lot of 8. 8's the new 27.
I can't believe I rolled that many times at 27, and then 28 afterwards.
Oh, you think
Wow.
you're so fancy with your 10 when us 8s are just struggling to make ends meet.
That's the first time I think I've ever rolled the highest initiative.
Blaine and Jimmy, what's your dexterity?
What's that?
What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 3D.
Let's see here. What is my dex? My dex is 3D base.
Why don't you guys each roll a d6 to figure out who goes first between you 2?
5's the new 8.
Okay, roll it again.
This game will go on for a while.
3.
Race.
All right. Blaine and Jimmy. All right, Bota, you're up.
Who is
Alright.
Stabby McStabber? Because I love
That's-
that name.
That's this guy that tried to stab you.
I'm sorry. Can I have that name as a robot? I want that as a. I want that to be a droid so badly. The droid.
Sparky.
What was it? The droid from Futurama,
Oh,
where
yeah,
it's a
knives,
thing.
clamps.
No, oh, there's clamps. There's another one. There was Oh my god.
I clamp them. No clamps.
Droid. Stabbing.
Bota.
Roberto.
Alright,
is
I'm
the
gonna
one
try
I'm thinking
to.
of.
I'm gonna turn towards Stabby McStabber and just put my muzzle of blaster right into his stomach and just pull a shot off, and then spin to my
Hello?
left. And
To be clear, he's like right here. Let's put it this way. So you're gonna have to kind of step forward to see him.
all right, yeah, I'll step forward so I have a clear shot too, so I don't shoot Maxie. Shoot him, then fire at this one.
There's a wall right here.
Well, there should
Jimmy's
be.
in a room.
Okay, I'll step
She's-
forward, shoot
She's
him,
on the floor.
then fire out the door and hit this one and the one behind him.
All right, so that's 3 shots. All right. Why do I even make enemies?
First one's hit. Second one
Goodness gracious.
hit. Third one hit.
38.
Pretty sure they all hit pretty hard.
Oh wait. What was your last one? Oh no, never mind. He rolled a 33 at his modifier, and he still lost, which is his saddest day ever. Okay, you
Good.
so roll damage on Stabby McStabber.
Stabby goes first.
He's the one you shot at first, right?
Yeah. All right, come on. Oh, my character sheet got stuck. Hold on. Where did it go? Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. 20. He falls down to the ground and looks like he is unconscious.
All right, Stabby. You don't get to kill my Jawa friend today.
I'm working with that.
23 for the pirate droid ninja.
All right, and the other one? A 23 and
19 for the Athorian. Ooh, that might be not enough. Athorian might live.
no. With 23 minus 9 is 14. Okay, so this droid collapses to the ground as well. Goodness gracious. I didn't know NPCs had such bad strength. And 19. No, he rolled. He didn't roll terribly, but he only they only have 2D strength, which I think is kind of crazy.
Which is
So
the
he is-
average, according to, I guess it's below average. Shouldn't 3D be the average?
Well, look, I pulled up NPCs, and this time I went with a gang leader. An elite gang leader has 2D strength. Not that he's a gang leader, but I just need someone that can hopefully stand a chance. He is incapacitated. All right, so that's Bota's turn. Jowkazza. You can see this droid just barely. He would have to be. He'd have to be about here to have taken. He took a shot at Maxie when he walked in. When he came in the room.
Yeah.
Jowkazza, pack up the parts so we can get out of here.
All right. That's exactly what I was thinking. So I'm gonna grab dude's head and and whatever else I can grab. I'm gonna throw them in the box, and then I'm gonna pick up the box. Okay.
Okay. So what are
Dude's
you
head in a
grabbing?
box.
Which items are you grabbing? You grabbing this droid head, 88.8. Okay.
Yep. And the helmet.
And the helmet. Okay.
And the magic whistle.
The magic whistle.
And the toilet paper tube.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch you in the face on principle.
So you grab all 4 of these. Oh,
Yep.
No. And put them in the box. All right.
And I put them in the box, and then I'm gonna pick up the box, and I'm gonna walk over to this guy. Okay.
Okay. So yeah. All right.
And then I'm gonna say, "You should have stayed out of gangs." And then I'm gonna hit him in the face with the box.
With the box.
Yes.
All right. So you're gonna grab each of those things and toss it in the box. I'm gonna say that. I mean, it's gonna be. You're gonna have to take a -3D to your attack to get all that stuff in the box in that much of a hurry and get it over to him.
Pirate Ninja waits for no one.
So you're at -3D to swing the box at him. Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Swing your box.
What is this? Yeah, +2. 26.
Wow. This guy has great melee parry. Just want to toss that out there. He rolled 4 ones. He has 8. Like you guys can't see my screen, but he has 8d6 in melee parry of all the random things, and he just got punched in the face by a box. Go ahead. So this will be strength +2. Like the box is not, it's not a weapon that like cuts through anything. So you just get a +2 modifier. I don't even know.
You might have knocked
Like
his
you
head
need
right
it.
off.
So just roll my base strength +2.
Yeah.
All right.
Not
I'm just gonna roll my
+2D,
base strength, and then you can add 2. 23.
Okay. And I gotta pull stupid droid strength. Droids aren't known for being especially strong.
Pirate Ninja droids are.
Right. You said 23. Yeah, great. Okay, he's incapacitated also. Why not? Go ahead.
Dropping some knowledge
23
on you here.
23 versus 14 is
Also
still
this
9, which
box.
is incapacitated, right? Yep. All right. Who's after Jowkazza? Where's my list? Ooh, the pirates go. This Defel, seeing you just swing a box as you're kind of on your backswing. So now this will be at -4D to dodge as he takes a shot at you.
Okay.
Don't worry. You got that strong ass Wookiee strength.
Oh, I'm not worried. Yeah. Okay, so it's not. Is it brawling parry or is it dodge?
No, he's shooting a blaster at you.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Maybe I'll actually be able to use a medical kit here. That would be
on
great.
yourself.
All right, I got a 2.
Defel while you're beating him to
yeah.
death.
Okay, so he hits you. Go ahead and roll your armor or whatever it would be there. Strength plus whatever.
Strength plus
I don't know what kind of
1D
armor.
plus 1D to energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was wrong. Fix that. There we go. Won't matter. Jowkazza's got like 5 million strength.
Oh, not if I roll like that.
So where is this
Oh.
wow, this
Uh-oh.
is surprising. All right, so Jowkazza, you swing down with this giant, not giant, but I mean it's an ice cooler sized chest, and I mean it just crushes this droid into the ground, and you look just in time to see this dark, much smaller than you, wolfish, fur-covered Defel kind of lurking around the corner from the shadows, and he raises his blaster and fires. And you try and move out of the way, but you just can't pull it off. And then Blaine, as you're looking, Jowkazza falls to the ground.
No.
You are wounded, which is a large feat.
You fall prone and can take no actions for the rest of the round. You suffer minus 1d to minus 1d penalty to skill and attribute rolls until you heal.
So Jowkazza is on the ground, wounded, and then to add insult to injury, this other droid comes around the corner, and seeing the Wookiee fall and this woman still on the floor, kind of cowering, almost. He then sees Bota standing there, because Blaine is just, you're kind of around the corner there, and he takes a shot at you, Bota.
All right.
Roll your
Shoot him up.
dodge.
So let's see, I already took 2 actions, right? So minus 2 on that.
You shot 3 people. You shot this guy, and this guy.
So it's
Oh,
minus
yeah,
2d, right?
That's 3 actions. So this is your 4th action, so you're minus 3d6.
All right.
Roll your damage reduction, absorption, whatever. These guys are good at one thing, and it is shooting things.
I mean, I guess apparently.
Let's see.
I mean, 15's not that great. What did Jowkazza roll for his dodge? 2? It's a lot better on armor. Oh, Bota. Blaine, you turn to see Bota after, like, he's just like shouting out orders to everybody, and then this droid comes around the corner and hits him right in the shoulder, and Bota is knocked to the ground. You are wounded.
Whoa.
He rolled. This is 5, 5, 6, 5, 3 plus 2 for a 26, just at the threshold for wounding Bota.
Whoa, I don't like what I'm seeing here. These are 2 heavies.
So he got 4.
Yeah, so he beat you by 4, which is the threshold for wounded too.
All right.
And then that's it for now. Yeah, that's it. You in the moment's silence, because I think you're next, right, Blaine?
Yep.
Yeah. In the moment's silence, as you look at Jowkazza and Bota on the ground, you hear screaming from the hallway that you guys entered from, where that Defel is right now.
Oh, it must be our
Like,
fans.
Abject horror, sheer terror, screams of pain from down the hall, where you guys have still been hearing a lot of blaster fire and things like that going on around, like echoing throughout the base.
Sweet. They're excited about the Frosted Tips show.
Blaine, you're up.
All right. So we have this droid here, and we have this Defel, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I've already taken 1 action, so I'm just going to peep around the corner and try to take 2 shots. 1 on this droid, 1 on this Defel. So that'll be 3 actions. I dodged in 2 shots, so minus 2d.
All right.
So first shot will be this droid that's close to me.
They both already fired as well, so.
Let me we go 11D minus 2, so all right, first shot is the droid near me.
All right.
31, although I did get a 1 on the special. Second one,
What are you
28.
What are you shooting with?
Oh, I was imagining my heavy blaster.
All right. You managed to get the first shot off, but then there's like it's a big heavy blaster, and you've been running around and crashed in a ship. You didn't notice that it got knocked a little bit earlier, despite the fact that you pulled it out to shoot Ricks earlier. And you're not out of ammo, but it just, like, when it fires, it gets hot, and in the surprise you drop it. Like, if you had like gloves or something, you might be able to handle it, but something is not right with the blaster, and you don't manage to get the second shot off, but you hit the droid on the first one.
Thank God. Sorry, I did what Snoop Dogg trained me to do. All right, so let me do damage. 17 for the droid.
Okay. You guys all managed to fall into the incapacitated category here. He's incapacitated.
Oh,
I need to move him so that I can get that icon. There we go. He's incapacitated. There, he's back and down. Jawa Jimmy. Bota just got knocked onto the ground, and you just see him. He looks kind of surprised. Like, this hasn't happened in a while. And as you look out the door, you see Jowkazza, kind of roaring, growling in pain, as he's clutching his shoulder, lying on the ground, knocked back from the impact as well. What do you do?
I'm getting too old for this shit. Well,
Sparky's a standard astromech
blow your Sparky whistle.
with
Call
Drew
him
laying on top of him now.
That's what all the screaming's about in the background.
It's Sparky and R1 back there. Jimmy, Chris Troy, you're muted.
Joy.
Oh, herp derp. I've been trying to talk this entire time. I'm like, why did no one respond to me?
What's wrong with it?
I was gonna say, I want to go get Bota Zi up because he's right next to me.
Get off of me. He's like, get off of me. Stop falling on me.
I'm not sure what role that would be. Well, is he? He's not incapacitated. Is he? He's
wounded. You can apply first aid. I need this sweet fancy little quick reference guide for myself because I don't know this stuff off the top of my head.
I just can't move for the rest of that round. I get minus
Bota's
1D.
down for this round. If you want to heal him with a med pack, it is an easy roll.
Okay, let's go do that then. I'll use my first aid.
All right.
And then get this bad boy up. A whole lot of 22, so he's definitely back up and feeling good.
So Bota, you still, I mean, you're down for this round, so you're back up next round, and you are no longer minus 1D.
All right, let's finish this, boys.
That's for saving me earlier.
Yeah, Stabby McStabster doesn't live as long as I do.
I keep thinking of Roberto, that video I posted in the general channel. Just practice my stabbing.
What is she doing?
Let's see, that's
All right.
one action. Can I get Jowkazza up as well in the same turn, or is that too much?
It's hard to. A turn's supposed to be just a couple seconds. I wouldn't say that you could apply first aid to two different people. You might be able to get close to Jowkazza, but I don't know if you'd be able to really
Let's
diagnose
forget it.
him.
We'll call it. I got Bota Zi back up and running because that makes them. I feel like that would make the most sense in a heat of a combat. He'd be like, "Oh shit, you're down. Let's get you back up, boy."
A terrified Maxie kind of climbs to her feet, and she's gonna pull an arrow out because she just picked up a bow and arrow, and she's gonna shoot an arrow at this Defel that's around the corner. Ooh, she does not shoot very well.
She's very terrified still.
Let's see. What is his dodge? And he dodges worse by 1.
Wow.
So she hits him with a bow or an arrow, which is strength plus 2d plus 2, and she's not super strong. I'll look up all this stuff. Well, not bad. And his strength is pretty low, if I remember right. Bouncing between people's stats is not fun. Oh, he rolled a 9, and she rolled a 23 on damage, and so that's a 14, which is what, like, mortally wounded. I'm gonna roll 1d6 to see where she hits him. In like the leg, I think, right?
Sorry,
she shoots him in the right leg, and he is spewing blood. This Defel falls to the ground unconscious.
You said she hit him with a 14?
Yeah, because what? Let me see where my rolls are here. She hit him with a. Oh, for damage. Yeah. She rolled 14 damage higher than him. Yeah. So she got 23 damage to his 9 strength.
Oh, yeah. So that's mortally wounded.
Yeah.
So he's knocked unconscious. Roll 2d after each round. If the roll is less than the number of rounds since being mortally wounded, the character dies.
Yeah, and there's nobody coming.
Should we?
And there's no one.
Do Defel have? They don't have any sort of life debts, but.
You're gonna save a random Defel? Hey, buddy, come work for us.
Would you rather?
He can
die?
warp light, can't he?
Yeah, he can. Unless his name's
So,
not really Defel.
So
you're telling me you're not really a Defel?
You guys are, it falls kind of quiet now. Other than the blaster fire still echoing from the base, you guys have killed all 5 of these, six of these people in 1 turn. Great, thanks.
Nailed it.
Combat, exit out of combat. You can heal Jowkazza now. Jowkazza, you can get up. You can, get a move on if you guys want to, or you can take a moment to heal him. You guys do whatever you want. We're out of initiative.
Sweet. I think our only doctor really, aside from Jowkazza, is Jawa Jimmy.
Can you apply first aid to yourself?
That's a good question.
You can.
Ask that. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be able to?
I mean, well, if you're like mortally wounded, that would make sense.
I mean, I can try applying it first, but I feel like you have a better first aid, don't you? Aren't you like 6 or 7D?
Yeah. My first aid is 5D. So I mean -2. I'd be at 3. What are you at?
I'm 5d6. I'll just roll
Well,
5d6.
you're just gonna be -1, Jowkazza, because you're out of combat.
Oh,
You're -1 because you're wounded.
5D. What do you do for first aid, Chris?
5d6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Try to heal me.
15.
I dare you.
Try to heal me.
Just try to heal me.
If you mess it up, I might get angry and snap your head off.
That's moderate. You're able to. All right, Jowkazza, you're bandaged up. You're still hurt. But it's your pride, not a wound on the outside.
There was no pride that is hurt. I'll tell you that right now. I just killed
I
the guy
imagine
with
he's
a box.
probably just being pride that his little buddy Jawa Jimmy learned from watching him for all these missions.
I just figured Jowkazza would just give this Jawa the biggest hug ever, and it almost hurt him, like almost a 1d minus worth of damage.
Somebody roll a d6.
I'm afraid.
I know where
Great.
you are.
All right, go nuts. So you guys are here. You got all that stuff in your crate. These guys are down. That Defel's mortally wounded. The Athorian back there is incapacitated. He's not moving either. Let me do this.
So which direction is that screaming coming from?
The screaming is coming from. Yeah, that guy's not waking up for a hot minute. The screaming is coming back from where you guys came from.
Those must be the pets.
Yeah, that direction. Yeah.
Okay.
Rustiest or what?
Have you guys explored any of this area yet? Sorry.
Let's go down that long, dark hallway.
Up here? Has anyone been up here yet?
On the far upper right? I don't think so.
Yeah, upper right.
Let's go through the Hall of Mirrors.
You approach that way, Bota, and there's blast doors in the way. They're locked, shut down, locked down.
Can Jawa Jimmy look for a scomlink to interact with? Is this a scomlink area?
Go ahead and roll a search to see if you can find one in this room.
What is my search?
Time to get scumpy with it.
Time to get scumpy. Search 3D, but I have that thermal vision. Will that actually help? That's through fog and darkness, though.
This is when we need our Rusty, our demolition expert, to help us out here.
Should be blowing up everything.
Rusty, what should we do with these doors?
I mean, we could always blow it up.
I'm so glad you have that. That's so good. 11. Let's search for 11. Let's see if we can find something.
You don't see anything immediately. You can. It might take a couple minutes to look about to find a scomlink. It doesn't look like there's one right there at the door like you would normally expect. So you got to look around the room for it. Not saying that you don't succeed. It's just going to take a minute.
All right. Can I research again over here, or can someone else? Who has better search than me? Actually, I only have 3d6.
I thought that you guys knew where the exit was. What is going on here? I thought it was the other way. Why are we going this way now? Can we please just go?
Hey, how perceptive are you? We're looking for a little hole in the wall.
She clutches her robe and kind of pulls it tighter around her.
Look, I know I've been mean to you.
With one hand, and with the other hand, you can see that she's reaching down and she's got hold of the hunting knife that she just pulled out.
Oh boy!
Hey, look,
what
I
are you
know
trying?
I've been mean to you. I'm not. Look, I'm just. There's something bad going on in this base before we leave, and I think all of us here, even though we're just a simple band out of Coruscant, we're trying to figure out what's going on. We hear horrible screaming. There might be more people in your position. And they might be fans of the band. So that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to figure out what's going on before we leave, just in case there's more people like you. And those people are fans.
I've never heard of your band before. And I don't think anybody
that I know gaslight her. Wish that was a skill.
She just try to play one of the songs.
So we're not leaving?
Where's your clue horn?
Yeah, I've got a clue horn right here. We'll play a song afterwards when we escape, but what if there's other people like you in this situation? I'm just gonna roll my. I guess I'm just persuading her at this point to just chill out. So I'll roll my persuasion. And I'm basically just saying, hey, there's people that are probably stuck here or in trouble, and we could all run, and she can even run if she wants, but I think she has a better chance of sticking with us as a group, making sure everyone gets out okay.
Where's my modifiers? Your chart. What is that? 27? Is that very difficult? Yeah. They don't seem to be leaving many people alive, and if they find anyone else like me here, I don't think they're going to leave them alive. And
what do you mean, like you?
You said other people like me, like locked up here.
Yeah.
And everything is blown up, and your friends just got shot, and you guys want to go open some door when we know how to. I just don't. But okay, I'm just following along. I'll do wherever you want to go.
Perfect. Don't worry. We'll I mean, we've got a giant Wookiee over here. We'll be okay.
I mean, he was just on the ground a minute ago.
Yeah, but he's fine. Look how quickly he gets back up. He's taking some new prescription drug that I forgot the name of. Luke, what was the name of that drug?
Dexatrol.
Jimmy, you're able to find a scomp link by now. After looking around for a bit, you find one down. Actually, you find one that is at this door. Like it's not at the door that you were trying to get to. It's at the opposite door.
Tricky.
Okay, I'll roll a computer repairman pair. Yeah.
Jowkazza, you doing anything? You managed to I'll do 25. You managed to get access, and you actually managed to immediately get the door that Blaine's standing at to open partially, but then you accidentally short something out. And roll your strength real quick.
Jimmy strength?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What is that? Is that 2D? This 2D. All right, let's see how this is. A whole lot of 5s.
That's not a whole lot of 5s. I hate it.
So you remember in Star Wars when R2-D2 plugs into the scomp link just outside the thing on Endor? No, he gets shot then. Where's the thing where he plugs in and he gets like flies backwards with a jolt of electricity? Is that on Endor?
Cloud City.
That's on Cloud City. Yeah. So you guys see Jimmy holding a scomp spike, and you see him fly back and slam into the wall behind him. You shorted something out. I called it 3. I thought, but I guess Jimmy's not super strong. You took 9 damage to your 5 strength. So Jimmy falls on the ground and he is wounded now. And the scomp link is smoking.
Oh my goodness.
Blaine, the doors are like cracked open. And
Don't worry, there's a reason they call me Slim with the tilted brim. I'm going in.
they're just cracked open enough for you to be able to see through.
Oh.
What did I just move? I just moved
That's all right.
something
I
that
would
I
leave Jawa Jimmy like that. This is one person who's given it his all for the group all these years, with only asking that he gets paid in return.
And you see these three dog looking things, and you can roll. Let me see how rare these are. I don't think they're that rare, but I don't know if you would have heard of them. You can roll, I guess, knowledge to see if you know very much about them.
Okay.
Or or you could roll a streetwise to see but they look like these dogs that have a whole bunch of cybernetics kind of implanted on them, and they are sprinting down this hallway. These droids, and each of them kind of like jumps on the droid in front of them and tackles it to the ground, and then just is tearing it to shreds, just ripping it apart. You can't fit through the door, but you can see this happening.
Sweet. I'm glad I can't fit through the door. If I had a blaster, I'd be able to shoot them, but my blaster's got problems. I gotta fix it.
You have a blaster. Yeah, I mean you can. Yeah, it'll take a couple minutes or who knows how long to repair your blaster, but it's not like
I'm
broken.
trying to look and see what I brought. Hey guys, there's a
I'm
bunch of robot
trying to think
dogs.
what I can do other than make you run out of ammo when you guys roll a 1 on the wild die.
Yeah, they're eating these robots.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, it's bad. I don't know if I've ever seen cybernetic dogs eating droids before.
Right. Yeah, Blaine, why don't you roll your streetwise to see if you might recognize them?
All right, I will. My streetwise is
Back streetwise.
60. $23.
You just as a Baron administrator, you know, some illegal goods come across your desk, or some people wanting to sell and trade illegal goods, and you remember somebody referring to neck battle dogs, and wondering if you might be interested in having any fight pits or you know, they're very aggressive.
All right, hey
things.
guys, we got some neck battle dogs out here, and they are super aggressive, and they apparently love to fight in the dog pits.
And there's a saying on Nar Shaddaa, neck take it. Like the Hutts you've also heard it through dealings with the Hutts. They they're just
cool. It ties in my fluency of Huttese. Neck, take it. Neck, take it away. The neck giveth, the neck take it. Hey guys, let's shoot some blasters in this hole for these dogs.
Can someone get me up?
Oh yeah, sorry, Jimmy. I got distracted.
These dogs are so distracted.
All right, I guess I'm looking at this. If I'm seeing this,
you can see
my
down the
blaster
hall
doesn't
too.
work. I'm literally gonna try to fix my blaster so I can start shooting.
You can see down the hall 2 people walking away.
Oh, we gotta get them quick. Also, Jimmy, we gotta heal you.
Yeah. Actually, can I repair his blaster?
You can, you know, I mean, you could repair his blaster before anybody heals you. You probably can't repair his blaster while someone's healing you. And
No. Yeah.
Probably.
Is that a mechanical repair or is that a technical repair?
Technical.
a
But it
technical
doesn't
skill.
matter to you, Jawa Jimmy, because you're the best in both worlds.
It's
Blaster
42. So yeah.
All right, so here's the thing. So okay, so I'm gonna stand there. Okay, I'm gonna assume the next person's gonna heal Jawa Jimmy because my technical is garbage. But I have 3D +1 and blaster repair, and this might be the first time I've ever rolled it. I'm just gonna try to fix my blaster real quick so I can shoot these dogs. But Jimmy, lots of loves and prayers.
Did you just give me thoughts and prayers?
I mean, I want to heal you, but I can't. I literally can't. I will probably kill you.
I'll heal him.
Awesome person, Jawa Jimmy. As you see me, just recently fried from a terminal. A scoffing terminal.
Hey, I would carry you out of a burning building, but if I have to give you medicine, you're probably dead.
So Blaine, you sit down and tinker with your blaster, and you hear a whistle down the hallway, and the dogs with the droids freshly taken apart move out up towards the whistle. They're running off.
Oh shit, guys! Dogs are running away.
Um,
Jawa Jimmy's. Hey, Jawa Jimmy's getting a herder.
and Blaine, roll a d6, and we'll see how long it takes to repair your blaster. Jowkazza, you can roll to. So it'll take you about 4 minutes to repair your blaster. Yeah. So that's. So now we've got 2. What is that? 3 med packs. 2 from Jawa Jimmy and 1 from Jowkazza used up. Jimmy, you're healed again.
Huzzah.
Oh man, you guys keep
Can
getting
Jawa Jimmy give Jowkazza a hug? I feel like this is a hugging moment. It's like, I knew you'd get me back.
All right,
Come on, Jawa Jimmy, give me a big old hug.
I just imagine the Jawa arms don't even reach around him. It's like barely holding onto a single leg.
I mean, obviously, we're not going to be going down that hallway. Can we please just go now?
What are you talking about? I'm more attracted to this hallway than ever before.
The door is stuck.
I don't want your life.
What do you want?
Sorry,
What do you want?
Forrest Gump just came to mind. Life's like a box of chocolates.
Are we going to try to force this door open? Is that what we're doing?
Oh, by we, I think we mean you.
Yeah.
This is a heavy blast door. It's not something that you're going to be able to muscle open very easily. Like that's a heroic
jammed,
feat
or
of
is it
strength
just
there.
the scomp link blue, so we can't get it any further open?
So I think
Jimmy
if we
rolled
help,
one on the
if we help Jowkazza, we could do a combined action roll.
You could. I don't
Well,
know
just
how
to
much
cheer
help
him on.
you are to Jowkazza, but
We're
you could. Are you like cheering him on? What are you doing here?
We're actually hindering him.
Jowkazza's like, you're in the way.
Should we roll a streetwise to figure out what the heck these other things were in the box?
Which other things?
You know, the other things we picked up in that room.
Wait, we'll figure that out later. Let's open this door, right?
What if one of them magically opens doors? Magically. All right, let's try to open the door. Is this just a strength roll, David?
Unspoken secrets.
Okay, so here's the thing. So with combined rolls, let's see. What's your perception?
Mine's 2D1, I think. Yeah, 2D1.
Okay, so you can only have 2 people help you with it.
is not much help. Don't you get you don't even get a +1 from or +1D from 2 people helping?
No,
Isn't that right?
You get a +2.
Oh yeah, you can have +2 to your strength.
All right.
You hear more screams, and they sound closer now, and you can pick out just as you're hearing these screams. I don't know if Jowkazza would or not, but you guys have been around a whole bunch of people. You hear a Trandoshan scream.
It must be music to a Wookiee's ears.
I don't think that they're leaving people alive to listen to your new album.
Well, that's the point. We gotta save these people so they're not getting killed.
Would this be particularly stressful to Jowkazza, you think?
You think you go to Wookiee Rage? What if I started insulting him? Hey, Jowkazza.
Your mother is a shag carpet.
I'm sorry. I slept with your mom.
I'm going to okay, so I've got +2D. +2D, right?
+2, not
Just
+2D.
+2.
Oh, just +2. Okay.
Because we're not that good.
Well, I'm going to spend. Let's see. Okay.
Hey, nice kitty. Wait, nope. Guys, that is not a very nice kitty. Go ahead, you're doing whatever you want. Rusty kind of backs into the room.
I rolled a 46.
Oh.
What?
I'm spending 5 character points to get this freaking door open, and I hope to get a light side point for that because I want to save these people so bad.
I mean, hold on. Okay, no, I got you. I don't know if Blaine wants to tell you anything about all these people that you're saving.
Well, I don't know. Do I?
He literally made up that you're saving people. He just wanted to go explore the base. That's what is the sense I got.
Oh no, I mean, I thought if people are screaming, I thought we were saving them.
Yeah, he didn't make up the screams we're all hearing.
Oh no, that's true. And
Rusty also has an opinion here.
Speaking of which,
it always helps me decide.
Also, why don't I have my box with me anymore? You're gonna have to keep moving that.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
I might have leapt to a conclusion when I heard people scream, but the conclusion I leapt to was that people were hurt.
The screams have always come after bouts of blaster fire. And as Rusty backs in the room, you see this giant, sharp-toothed. I don't even know how to describe them.
Saber-tooth tigers?
No. You see a nexu prowl into the room.
We could really use those Jedi at this time.
And then behind it, you see these two other. These are they're like the size of a puma. Not a small cat. Cats come in, and you get the sense that when he said pets over the speaker, that there might have been more pets than just those 3 dogs that you saw a moment ago opening the door. I just want to point out, none of this was necessary at all. You guys had the exit right there, and you walked yourself into. I was rolling a die every minute to see whether or not they would find you until I rolled a 1, and yeah. So why don't we roll initiative on some cats?
Yeah, but we want to go kill these guys.
I understand. No, I'm not saying you're wrong. You
And
just
honestly,
have to.
you can see where he come from. People are screaming. There's mysterious people. If we can kill,
Yeah.
I still think about the time when I was like, remember when Luke was GMing that mission and we saw Dala's ship, and we're like, if we just shoot down the ship, but we may get shot down immediately, which we obviously would have stopped everything. And that's the kind of thing where we're just like, let's do it. Let's just kill people, or let's stop people before they can do more bad things. Plus, we're hearing screaming.
No, you're right. No. I'm not saying you're that. It. I just think it's funny because I thought you guys would go for the exit that was what you were searching for at the end of the last mission, but I never know. Like I've got a whole nother map that is outside. I didn't think that we were going to explore the base. It sounded like you guys wanted to walk straight through it last time.
Maybe we're trying to make up for being a little shitty last mission.
I'm not leaving the space until I've got a shovel.
Fair enough.
I'm not leaving this base until we stop hearing screaming, and hopefully it's not because they're all dead.
Roll that initiative.
All right, I'm 13.
7.
Okay, let's see. Am I?
D1. Hold up a 6.
All right. Blaine, or actually, no, sorry, the next who's up first.
A cat rolled a higher initiative than I did. That's just disappointing.
I mean, it is a cat. They are very dangerous creatures. You also rolled 4, 3, 2, and it rolled on its one 4, 5, 4. It beat you.
Whatever. Lucky rolls.
To be fair, the other one, you tied the other one. It also got a 9.
Go. That'll be the one I'll make my pet.
Garbage.
Let me see. Nexu's skills. And the Nexu gets +1d to perception or to initiative. So, what's his? All right. He's gonna. The Nexu's gonna jump at Rusty because he's the one that was just there.
Rusty.
Bunch of Rusty.
I'm gonna kill Chris's character while he's not here.
Oh.
I don't think so. I don't wear these big gloves for nothing.
Knock this fool out.
I'm just gonna toss out there. It's a good thing that they don't get special dies because he just rolled 6, 6, 2 on a wild die, but I gotta take 8 off of that.
Wait, what did he roll?
It rolled 21 on 4d6, but it had I just rolled a macro that ran a special die, so I gotta take 8 off of that.
That's wonderful.
Can you repeat all that?
Let me get this fool out.
Does anybody want to roll? Rusty's brawling parry is 6d.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
All right, Rusty. Even with the super special, if I had included it, Rusty manages to kind of step to the side, and the Nexu, as it jumped past him, goes kind of skidding on. It's a stone floor. It kind of goes skidding on the metal floor and slams into into this room back here, this little like side room area of there. And Blaine, you're up.
All right.
Oh, I know I look good.
All right. So is my blaster fixed at this point?
Yeah, you fixed it while you guys I assume that you're like talking to Jowkazza, like, no, Jowkazza, like we can help you with that door, and like, you know, you're chatting while you're fixing your blaster.
All right.
Just wait for me. I'm almost done fixing this blaster.
All right, I'll take. I guess I'll take 3 shots off and try to shoot each one of them once.
All right.
So 96.
Of all the things they do.
All right, let me get that copied. All right, so the first one is going to be the Nexu. 36. The second will be the topmost cub. And the third will be the bottommost cub.
Great. All right, you hit them all.
Yes. All right, let me roll that damage. All right, this is for the Nexu. 17. Topmost cub. 13. Bottommost cub. 21. Damn.
17, 13, 21. Oh, wow. The 17 to, I gotta find my roll in here.
Don't worry, we're from East Coruscant.
Right.
Where we learned how to shoot.
Where's damage? The first one, the Nexu, it kind of like is a little bit shocked and looks like it might be stunned.
He's playing possum.
13. You said the bottom and then top?
Yeah, the second one was the top one.
Okay. So the bottom one kind of takes it in like the left rear, I don't know, butt cheek, and it just kind of like growls at you menacingly. And the top one, you shoot it, will go with wherever a 3 hits. I think it's like an arm, right?
That's the torso.
The torso. You shoot it straight, like, you know, it's a cat, underneath its head and neck, like right through the chest there, and it collapses onto the ground.
Right in its cat breast.
Right in its cat breast. And let's go with evens, Bota, odds, the Puma. Ooh, it's the Puma.
The Puma. That sounds like an alternative rock band.
Bota's sandwiched between the 2 Pumas, and I don't know which one. I didn't label them 1 and 2.
Sounds like a sexy time, Bota.
After you shoot it, Blaine,
I'm gonna start motorboating these Pumas.
Puma is going to
town.
This is getting real ugly, real fast.
It's gonna take 2. It's gonna jump at you and take 2 strikes at you. So go ahead and roll your brawling parry.
Is it Blaine?
What's that?
Wait, is attacking Blaine?
Yeah, you just shot it, so it's attacking you.
Alright, I must spend 2 character points because my brawling party is not good. Alright, so that gives me. Alright, so my base brawling party is 3D. I'll spend 2 character points.
Maybe I should throw one of my lamps at it and confuse it.
And brawling's a strength skill, right? Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty high.
just because these cats have no actual like skill for an attack. They have hide, search, tracking, sneak, climbing, jumping, but they don't have any like.
These cats are good for nothing.
I'm like, all they can do is brawling, and that's a strength skill, and their base strength is 46 plus 1. All right, you managed to actually, is it? Yeah, we roll normally 1 brawling parry for that, right? You managed to dodge out of the way magically. I mean, let's be honest, nobody's dodging as a puma leaps at you from across the room, but you managed it, Blaine.
Blaine hit his rocket boots, man. Just did a flip.
Thank the lady like herself.
All right, Bota, you're up.
It's about time.
Honestly, you should have this husky voice for Bota.
Just gonna constantly get myself sick so I can have my voice.
I love it.
All right. So we got 1 puma left standing and 1 nerd in the corner against the wall.
Nexu?
One nerd.
Are we talking about Jimmy or the cat?
Is Nexu within line of sight of me, or is he inside that room?
The Nexu is no, he's not in line of sight of you right now.
Right.
He's kind of barely in line of sight of Blaine. Like he's just inside there's like a wooden door there that he kind of crashed into.
Was
so
Jowkazza
like
able to bless these doors open?
Jowkazza has the doors open. And we'll say that he has doors open for 2d6 round or 2d6. Yeah. So Jowkazza is going to be able to hold the doors open for what's 8 times 6.
Can we just slide the box in between the 2 doors to hold them open?
You could. It's possible that you don't know if the doors are going to shut when Jowkazza lets go or what they're going to do. They could completely destroy the box if they do shut.
Let's put the puma between the doors and see what happens.
You could do that too. Jowkazza's. I'm going to say, sorry, Jay, but I'm going to say that you're going to have to hold these doors open. You can feel that they're pushing against you, like you're forcing them open right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Although it does feel like, it does feel like they're getting with a good roll for you. They're not pushing as hard against you over time. Like you had to overcome a lot to get them open, and it's almost like they're running out of power. Like you're gonna blow up a power supply or something on the door controller.
All right. So I'm gonna take out the puma next to Blaine, and then I'm gonna slide the crate in between the doors. 2 actions.
All right.
Boom, puma dead.
All right. Yep. Roll your damage. It shrugs it off. No, it's it's dead.
Now, do I need to roll strength to get the box over there, or
what is lifting? Yeah, it's strength. All right, yeah, you're able to get to kind of drag the box there, but you're having a hard time getting. I mean, Jowkazza's there holding the door open, and you're kind of standing there with the box, and it feels kind of heavy. Like you're like, man, I am getting too old for this, and you realize that you don't actually know how you're going to get the box past Jowkazza while he's holding the door, so that you can hold the door with the box. And it's just kind of a little puzzle there for a minute.
I'm gonna slide it down on the floor, and I'm gonna let Jowkazza kick it with his foot in between the 2 doors.
Jowkazza, you can do whatever you want. You can let go of the doors and try and open them again later. You can stay there holding the doors. You can try to see if you can
tell me to
hold the
go away,
doors
that's fine too.
and draw a bowcaster. You can punch Bota. What do you want to do?
Through the doors. Let's just go through the doors.
All right, you're gonna go through the doors.
No, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold the doors, and I'm gonna wait for everybody to go through the doors.
So I envision these like, have you seen the blast doors that they close to a center point?
Yeah.
Like there's kind of two layers where they come at opposite 45-degree angles. Yeah, I envision you kind of holding those open right now.
Jump through.
You know, like, and you
So
had to
you
use
Don't
your
worry,
legs
we'll
to
wiggle
fully
through
open there.
like night worms.
Well, I know. I mean, if that's the case, they should easily be able to get through on the opposite corner, lower corner.
Yeah, I mean, Bota's just standing there with the box. He's just trying to think, like, I don't know if this will fit. But you can, I mean, you can just hold the doors if you want. It's and say you're just gonna hold them until everybody gets through the doors.
Yeah.
All right.
Get through the doors.
Okay, and
Get to the doors.
Sparky, still rolling with Drew on top of him, starts to kind of roll towards you, and Rusty's like, "But what about that? You gonna stop that cat?"
Come on, Rusty. You got something you got to do on your own.
Maxie she's gonna kind of move towards it, but yeah, Jimmy, it's your turn.
Maxie, you can shoot that thing with a bow.
I didn't roll her initiative. Let me see what her perception skill is again. I forget.
You're traveling with us. You gotta help.
This is the one that's left, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, she rolled really bad on her perception skill, so she's definitely after Jimmy.
She's like the dead droids.
Didn't you get like a 5, Jimmy? She still goes after you.
Oh, geez, yeah, that's pretty bad. I guess should I use my blaster or should I try to stun this thing and move on?
You can do whatever you want.
Let's see. Jawa Jimmy's gonna use his actual blaster, which is what? 70 or 60? 60.
Your blaster skill is 60. You're
Yep.
60.
23 to hit.
Operation 66.
All right.
The best alternative movie.
They have no special dodge skill, of course. Why would they? Why would animals be able to dodge things? All right, you hit. Yep, definitely. That's 3 1s and a 4.
Okay, yeah, that definitely is a hit. Let's see. What is the damage if this is it 60? Or is it
66 plus 2, I think, is with
yes,
your. If you're
it was
using
something ridiculous.
Yeah, you get 1 shot, but it packs a punch.
A 22 for wow. That's a lot of damage.
But not so much that you killed it. It falls to the ground, and it's not. It's hurt.
It's not even prone.
It falls to the ground, kind of like it drops down to the ground. It you shot it, you knocked it back. You actually knocked it further into this room. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay.
And it's down for a minute, but it looks like it's still alive. Like it's still breathing. It looks like you wounded it.
Jawa Jimmy's gonna go toward Chewbacca, or he's gonna put the lady right in front of her, so he wants to get away from it. But he shot it. It's gonna put some fodder between him and the creature. Now they take a pop the shot at it. It's like, I'm gonna move away. Let's let the NPC. Let's see how her bow casting abilities are with her crossbow.
All right, she just because Bota's given her such a hard time. Wow, I'm rolling terrible. That's 4 1s. But this thing is down and isn't dodging, I guess.
It's just how hard.
This is point blank, yeah? Or close range.
So.
Like this, I'm like, do you actually hit with that? Yeah, short range. I guess you can hit short range with a bow. even if you roll an 8, where's her damage on that? Let's see. 19, and the nexu strength is, he gets -1 on that too, right? Because he just got hurt by Jimmy. 19 to 11 or 12 is 7, which means that it is wounded again. So it falls. It just kind of like starting to get up, and she shoots it with this bow and arrow, and hits it in one of the rear hindquarters, and it stumbles again and falls down to the ground.
Well, that's good.
And then she says, "There, I helped. Can we leave?" And she just runs towards, she doesn't want to be the first one to go anywhere. She doesn't want to be the last person. She just wants to be in the middle of the group where she feels safe. So she's not going to run through the doors ahead of everybody else, but she runs there, and she's just kind of waiting, like. And it's Blaine.
All right, I'm gonna wiggle my way through this door.
Wiggle your way.
No one's gonna stop the Frosted Tits from saving their fans. Yeah, I'm gonna go through the little blowhole.
Going through the blowhole.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to build out maps that I didn't expect for our next mission. All right. Everybody following Blaine through?
Don't worry.
Yep.
Jump on in.
Jimmy,
All
I
right.
would have saved you if I had any skill.
And I guess that I can move these people through too. All right, Jowkazza, what do you do as the last people get through the doors?
Once everybody's through, I'm gonna give them a push and grab the box, and then just let go of them. And once I'm inside with the box,
Roll 1d6.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to decide what happens to these doors. The door closes, but it's still open. It's open more now than it was before. Like you could probably get each of you guys through there. You think that the nexu won't be able to make it through there? But it's like Jowkazza could fit through there, and you kind of are sitting there staring at it for a minute. And the nexu jumps at it and slams into the door. It cannot fit. It's just too wide of a mouth, and it starts kind of prowling back and forth there, like it's very unhappy that you just killed its two Corellian sand panther friends. Which, Blaine, had that thing hit you, I just want you to know, you have to, if it hits you, you have to make a moderate strength roll, and if you fail on the moderate strength roll, you take an additional 7d poison damage.
Oh god. Good thing I have 2 doctors. Well, a doctor and a not licensed doctor. Jowkazza, did you ever get your doctorate degree? No?
me?
Maybe just letting him apply med packs freely.
No.
Alright, so 2 unlicensed doctors.
So you guys
go into the
roll.
tech.
These guys have moved way far away from there by now. So you guys roll into the hallway, and it is a long, as you can tell, it's a long hallway. It'd be nice if you had Rix here to tell you where the heck you were.
Actually, can Jawa Jimmy use his perception to hack into a SCOM link to see if there's any information about the upcoming area?
Well, there's a scomp link in the room you just left. But there's a nexu in the room you just left.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ignore that and gonna try to find something nearby.
Hey, so we saw these animals eating the droids. Did they, like, just as animals tear them apart, or did they do anything else nefarious?
You mean like looking at the droid bodies?
Yeah.
Roll your investigation, Blaine.
This calls for job for Detective Blaine.
Also, is there a full droid body on the floor?
Like the bodies at the floor.
Yeah. So actually, there's this guy too. I forgot to.
34. God damn. That is a wasted good roll.
Hey, Jawa Jimmy, come sew this droid head onto this droid body.
Sorry, I'm just gonna mark those red.
So, Jawa Jimmy's gonna pass on that offer. He doesn't want a dark side trooper with a random body.
No, you guys RP that out. As Blaine, you're looking over it, and the droid bodies there. I mean, they're just kind of torn apart, and it's consistent with kind of what you saw. You notice that there's clean puncture marks though that kind of say that these probably, they looked like dogs that with a lot of kind of cybernetic stuff on them. They probably have some really sharp metallic teeth to be able to bite into the droid exoskeleton and just puncture it the way that it looks like they did. Because
these dogs have diamond teeth, guys. They could bite.
Diamond dogs,
baby.
I'm not talking about the Dark Knight guy. I'm talking about AT-88.
That's for you, Jimmy.
I can just see this little side conversation happening in the hallway between the two of them.
You have to. I want Jay and Chris. I want you guys to play out this conversation because
This
Jawa
is a LARP
Jimmy.
out.
Yeah, LARP this out.
I just said it. Jawa Jimmy, what are you gonna say?
Sorry, could you repeat that? Sorry, I couldn't hear the last thing you said. This is out of character, but what did you say? Sorry.
I'm not.
Power move, Jawa Jimmy. I still get it.
I'm talking about the AT-88.
The what?
AT-88.
Another power move.
Come on, man. This guy knows who killed my father. He wasn't actually my father, but I gotta know.
Jawa Jimmy just stares.
What's a
Jowkazza,
father?
If you're not gonna do it, then I will. What skill is droid repair under?
Oh man.
Mechanical?
I think it's technical. Is it technical or mechanical?
It's obviously under mechanical. All right. I'm gonna take the guy's head out and I'm gonna tell him, listen, you should have been more specific when you said what body you wanted, okay? And I'm just gonna shove that little head on there. I rolled the
Put it on backwards, as Wookiees are wont to do.
It's known to do.
Jawa Jimmy's this guy like, can you just not? Can you?
I like how
Just like
the
deep like,
who are you?
This
like, what are you doing?
body doesn't even have arms anymore or legs. This is not This is not what I agreed to. This is obviously not what I meant. I want a useful droid body.
Jawa Jimmy's like, fine, give me the other droids. I'm assuming Jowkazza will bring the other droids. And
I bring the other droids over.
You know what?
So during this time when there's a crisis going on here, Jawa Jimmy's like, fine, let me go repair this thing. Let's get it working. I actually have an advanced skill set for this. So I have droid engineering and droid repair.
So Jowkazza, you can look around there. Like, there's a bunch of there's the two B2 battle droids, the old Clone Wars battle droids, laying on the ground there. And just a little bit down the hall, there's a little bit more in peace. It just actually roll a d6.
Hey guys, what if we don't give this droid legs? Like, let's
Three
look
is
around
arm.
and understand like what this droid is before we give it a battle droid body.
You find as Blaine's saying that, you find a little bit of head, a much more intact that assassin droid or whatever it is just up ahead. Body, it's just got an arm torn off, and it's mostly non-functional. Like, it's kind of swinging at you, but you could rip off its head and see if Jimmy could put the head on that thing.
It's mostly non-functional.
So how does the advanced droid engineering work with droid? Does it give me 2D plus droid repair, or how does that work exactly? That's one thing I didn't quite figure out how
This is actually... So you're actually, in this case, because you're putting a droid head on another droid body. I assume that Jowkazza, if you want, you can rip the head off of this droid. Because he's just got one arm and he's kind of like flailing at you and kicking like he's a little beat up. But this would be droid engineering, yeah, to kind of wire in a new droid head and make it functional again. But it'll take a little bit to carry that droid body with you guys if you want to move on. Or I know it's 11 o'clock here, so it's later in Jay's time. If you guys kind of want to pause it here as you're stopping to wire a droid head into this droid body.
Weren't we trying to get in here to get these bad guys that were
in the middle
trying to fix this droid?
How long is it gonna take?
Here's the thing. I don't trust this droid at all. But I would like to see the storyline progress. But I honestly think
it will take Jimmy 13 minutes.
No. Guys. Stay focused. We're trying to fight these bad guys that are trying to get away right now with their crazy diamond dogs. Right?
All right. Well, let's go get them then.
And then we'll come back. We'll come back for this murderous droid that hates us.
All right.
Hey, I just want a body.
Yeah. You survived.
Yeah, we don't trust you any further than we could throw you.
You can throw me a fair distance right now. I saw what you did to that droid's head.
Can Jawa Jimmy hack into this and see what it knows?
I am strongly opposed to that.
Jawa Jimmy don't care. Jawa Jimmy gonna do what Jawa Jimmy does.
Wait. Stay focused, guys. Stay focused. Let's get these bad guys.
Jimmy, you get the feeling that in about 8 minutes or so, you could have a real good feel for what's going on with this droid head.
Ooh, Jawa Jimmy's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, guys.
We'll do it later, though, right?
On a serious note, I do need to log off in about 15 minutes. So
yeah, probably.
Whether or not you guys continue on is fine with me. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're coming to a stopping point. I think we just need to
No, this is a good pause point. I mean, Jimmy, do you want to sit down and hack into the droid brain, even though Blaine's saying we should go? Come on.
I feel like Jawa Jimmy would still try to do it sneakily and try to move as we're moving. He'll try to do it.
All right, tracking the droid down the hall.
So Jimmy's holding the droid. You're holding the droid head, right? You're trying to hack into this AT-88. Okay. And are you guys gonna carry this other droid body with you? Jowkazza, are you gonna carry it with you? Is somebody gonna carry the chest? What are we doing?
No, we'll get another droid body somewhere. Who cares?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll find more.
Classic. We'll find more.
Plenty more where that came from.
Yeah, I agree. Let's follow. Let's find these guys. Like, let's...
Yeah. Well, Jawa Jimmy may find out. Well, here's the thing. This is not going to turn granted, but I feel like if this droid knows something that has to do with the station or
Definitely tell you.
we should definitely hack into this and get information. That's kind of
this is, and as Jimmy starts to kind of screw with the droid, this is not what I agreed to.
It's got the
So we'll and as you guys as you know, so Blaine, you know Jimmy's doing this behind you guys, slicing into this droid brain as he walks. So well, let's figure this out real quick. You've got Jimmy could potentially ride on Sparky to do this, but right now Drew is riding on Sparky because she's still unconscious. Rusty is with you guys. He could potentially help. You've got a droid head. Jowkazza's not. Well, I guess somebody's carrying the box. Bota, it's heavy. You're too old for this. This is, 31, perfect, heroic, excellent. So you get a good feeling, Jimmy, that you think you can do this. So you've got a box. You've got Drew. You just got to figure out, for Jimmy to really be able to do this, he's probably going to need to ride on top of Sparky. So somebody's going to have to carry Drew, and somebody's got to carry the box if you want the box.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Because that guy didn't actually see anything because he's been in the box, and the box lid was shut. So I'm going to open the box, and I'm going to take him out, and then we're going to go through all this little stuff, and then I'm going to put him in the box, and then I'm going to put Jawa Jimmy in the box. And then I'm going to pick up the box, and Jawa Jimmy can tinker away while I carry them both.
Okay. So Jimmy, roll. This is exceptionally difficult. This is you're in complete darkness. Trying to.
No, not complete darkness. The lid stays off.
Okay. So Jimmy, roll.
Can we throw the? Why can't someone else go into the box who's incapacitated running punches? Why can't Jawa Jimmy just be running the droid?
Well, you'll fit in the box as a Jawa. Drew, it won't fit like Drew very well. She's on top of Sparky.
Can Drew be on top of the box? Well,
you could potentially carry Drew and the box. Because you guys want to move further into the base, but you want to Jimmy's fine. To slice into the droid, so he's either in the box or on Sparky.
Jimmy will catch up. Let's just go.
So you guys gonna leave Jimmy back here with the head?
He'll run when he sees us leaving. He'll run like Jimmy's a child behind us.
Jimmy can be on Sparky. I'll grab Drew and throw her over one shoulder, and then put the box over the other shoulder. Here we go.
Well, I guess you can carry a cooler on your shoulder if you're a Wookiee. All right. So Jowkazza's carrying Drew in a box. Jimmy's riding on Sparky. Slicing into this droid head. He feels like he's going to be able to do it. And as to kind of close things out, as you get moving ahead without a clear idea of where you're going, as honest, you suddenly mostly inoperative, like a lot of them are blown out or flickering or heavily damaged. There's a lot of electrical showing from the walls, things like that. And suddenly some red lights click on, and the klaxon starts to intermittently sound again, like an alarm, and you hear another click. To all the pirates that are still sitting around and alive, and You bastards that hurt my pets. You better find a way out. Because this place isn't going to be here much longer.
Not this jabroni again.
What do you have against the Italians?
And I mean, you're not completely sure what that means. Whether it's a self-destruct or they
Yeah, pretty
have
good
they're
idea.
Can I roll
they're
my
blowing.
con to see if he's trying to con me?
Yes, but you're gonna have to roll it. I'm gonna say. Let me think for a second here.
Sounds like a con. Does this feel like a con?
You're gonna have to roll it at a disadvantage because you don't see you can't pick up any mannerisms or anything. While you just hear a voice.
It's not a fast talk, so this is gonna be real hard regardless. So
yeah, and he was telling the truth about his pets before, so like it's really hard to.
Also, I roll twice and you pick the worst, right?
Yeah.
All right, 15.
15 with a 1 on the wild.
All right. This place blown up.
Yep, you get the feeling, Blaine. You believe that however, like you can, if you think it's blown up, you think it's blown up. If you think that something else is going on, you think something else, but you believe him.
This would have made a great secondary base for us guys.
And just to re-emphasize, they, like you get the feeling with them stating that they saw or know that you hurt and killed their pets, that they were able to see what was going on, which means that that master control station that had things locked out, they probably were the ones that that kind of already had taken over the master control.
Hey, did we do this totally wrong? Should we have just really pretended to be a band? We kind of went in here and just acted like we were our normal selves. Because if these people come out later and be like, they're not a band, we're like, wait, what? Did we do this whole thing wrong? Should we have just tried to leave immediately?
Are we still going further in this place? So you've got Rusty kind of tagging along. Drew's on top of Sparky. Drew's on Jowkazza, who's also carrying the crate. Jimmy is hacking into a droid brain on top of Sparky. Maxie is terrified, and now exceptionally terrified. But also she's more scared to go anywhere without you guys, especially after being attacked twice in here. So she's sticking with you, and yeah, that's where we'll call it for tonight. I thought, especially, I mean, I literally, you can see Bota walked to the place that I labeled exit because you guys said you wanted to exit last mission. So I had not expected to do any of this. I obviously made some encounters just in case, but all right.
I feel like the way this game goes is, oh, there's parts unexplored. Well, we can't miss that. Let's go explore. And that's what ends up happening most of the time.
For me, it was totally the screams, where I'm like, okay, if people are screaming, I don't know. I thought maybe there were actual screams. I mean, I thought maybe they were real people.
Ilya, the first time that he talked about RPG to me, I think it was like his 30th birthday before I started playing with you guys. He was like, yeah, like I always play it like it's like Knights of the Old Republic, like, oh, there's boxes there, I need to explore them to see if I ever find anything useful. And it's all Jordan's always like, you find some like old Imperial medals and stuff, like he's like, it's just complete randomness. But that's the perfect encapsulation, right? Like, I play this like it's a video game. There's stuff to explore. I need to figure out what's going on. And then I find out that there's nothing there.
It's UHF. It's what's it?
Is that to drop down more walls?
I know. I mean, like, honestly, we probably should have just, like, left immediately, but I think the point is, for me, it was the screaming. If there was no screaming, I think we would have, I might have bounced. I was just worried.
No, I understand and I agree. I think that in part that's kind of my shortcoming in describing what the screaming sounded like. Although it's kind of hard to figure out how to describe it.
Was
Like,
was it just the cats screaming?
no, the screaming was as these pirates were kind of moving to defend their base, coming up from wherever else within the place. They would run. They would be looking for people that they were going to be fighting with, and then they would be surprised, like set upon by that nexu and those Corellian sand panthers, and they would take a couple shots and miss, and then those cats would rip them to shreds, and they're not nice, right? Like like I said, the sand panthers, if they hit you with their claws, they're poisoned, and it is a vicious, painful death.
In my
Which,
mind, I was imagining they were torturing prisoners, and
Yeah.
that is where I was going with it.
yeah, I see what you're saying. No, and again, that's kind of my description lacking a little bit there. I tried to always say like there's blaster fire and then there's screaming, but I probably didn't emphasize or go through it as well as I could. I'm gonna figure out how to set the ambiance better. It's also hard because you're playing in the comfort of your own home, and I'm like, you guys are walking through. Imagine like you're walking through the space station in Alien, where like the lights are flickering and fading in and out. I probably should have given better cover for that. And you got ripped open walls and blown out electronics, and then you get this creepy guy talking over the speaker every once in a while, and then this blaster fire and screaming going on.
Well, no, it was a lot of fun. Like, I think we could probably just quit next game. Like quit this area, right?
You guys can do whatever you want. Again, well, you believe that he is gonna blow this place up. Whether that's what he's gonna do or not,
so
unclear.
In this area, so let's think about this. They have control of a mobile, like a interdictor cruiser, which is needs at least I think it's like what 600 crew or something like that. So I don't know if they all are here or where, or they have several bases. But we should try to find out as much as we can about these pirates before we go. Even if they blow up, maybe this is just one of their bases and they're blowing it up before they go. But if we can find out their other areas, we should take care of them as well. My two thoughts,
If anything, like we've already committed this far, like
I know
to this
that's
point.
how I feel. Like we've already
much like we might as well just go see it through and just. I guess what our outside of role playing is, I feel like Jawa Jimmy would be like, well, if there really is a bomb, he could probably detect it. Via hacking something to the SCOM link or information to see if you can find anything that looks like a bomb.
And then links are dangerous.
I mean, as Jawa Jimmy knows, they're very dangerous and very, apparently, very arc weldy. But at the same time, I feel like knowing this crew, if some random heavy breathing weirdo is gonna be able to like say he's gonna blow up the building, it's like, nah, I'm gonna call pass on this one. This guy's just lying. He ain't blowing up nothing. There's too much valuable stuff on here because he still has creatures on here. He still has stuff that he has to get off, right? So outside of like RPing this, I feel like it's a bluff, but at the same time, we don't care because we'll still keep exploring.
Right to the last minute.
Yeah, it's kind of like the dream sequence, right? Like where we had the rooms we didn't actually need to explore. We're like, no, let's keep on exploring the dream sequence. let's go find what what was it? We were looking for different items inside of what's her name's again? Oh my gosh, I forgot her name. Wampa's.
Wampa.
Yeah, like how we explored areas, we didn't have to do it all. And we were like, no, let's go find everything. Let's search every nook and cranny to find everything
but
of value.
but that actually played out well for you guys because I had different levels of like how you would affect like her hurt. So it actually played out all the well for you guys doing that exploration.
Yeah, I just feel like that's kind of like the how it goes more than anything else. I feel like that's like David. You may not have to plan anything for this. It could be absolutely nothing, which also would be hilarious. Actually, if you were just like you explored, you found a whole lot of nothing. That's also okay and hilarious because I feel like that's also part of the game.
Well, I mean, you guys found that droid head. You found the Dark Trooper head. You found what looks like it might be a replacement item. It's unclear what the other items are, and it's really too bad that Drew's not here because that's exactly who you needed for that situation, right? Because those two icons, I don't know if you recognize them, Chris, but I'm sure Jordan did. Luke, you probably did as well. Are a Jedi and a Sith holocron.
Yep.
But you guys, none of you guys are force sensitive, and Drew is passed out.
Just ran along with Sparky.
And Tech's not with you guys,
She's
so
having the time of her life.
right. Drew's gonna wake up, and like Laurel's got to tell us like what her part of the band is, whether she's a financer or a musician or what. But she's gonna wake up in a pirate base out of nowhere, right? I'm trying to drag her along because I hope that Laurel gets to play at some point. I don't know I don't know what's going on with Ilya right now. But yeah, like those two items, that's who you need a force user for. Are you have an idea that this is a replacement? Does that mean it's real or fake, right? You also never looked in at the end of last mission. You guys wanted to go into a Scomplink to see. Blaine you were super suspicious of the prisoner and like how long she'd been there and stuff. And you never did that either.
Yep.
So there's more to explore in the base, and I'm fully willing to more pirate base maps over the next week. I just got to do it in between work meetings, which everything's getting delayed at work right now, and I'm remodeling my living room and dining room right now. So
oh snap!
No, it's great.
That is not a small task right there.
It's been interesting. Last Monday I tore out my paneling it wasn't drywall, it was paneling along my fireplace wall. And
I'm gonna stop recording real quick.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. We wrap Call the Deadly Nightshade 5. Stop recording.